play.
Singapore,
Let's play.
Singapore,
Let's play.
Singapore,
Let's play.
Singapore,
Let's play.
Singapore, let's play.
Singapore, let's play.
Singapore, let's play.
Singapore, let's play.
Singapore, let's play!
home team captain who will be doing the calling, closest to me.
Home team will toss.
Yeah.
Away will
Home team toss, I will call.
You'll
I'm the away.
You're calling.
Yeah.
You're tossing, right? So person here calling. And welcome to the Mariners EPS 2019 T20 League. It's game 3 today between SG Crescents and SG Stars. They'll both be looking to get their first win under the belt in the T20 version, as the Crimsons have won the previous 2. It's another beautiful day here at the Indian Association Cricket Ground under lights. So if you're anywhere nearby, please do come and watch the game live. Let's have a look at the pitch on which the game is going to be played. There was a little bit of rain around just before the game got underway. So the wicket is a bit moist and will assist the fast ball bowlers with the new ball. And as the game progresses, if the batsmen are willing to invest with patience, there should be plenty of runs, as the outfield is lightning quick. Once again, it's a good wicket and it will remain consistent for the 40 overs. But I wouldn't be surprised, given a little bit of the weather around, the team winning the toss might elect to bowl first. See you shortly with the toss. Gentlemen.
This is tails, this is head. Tails. It's tails.
Reza, what's it going to be?
We look to have a bowl first.
Any particular reason?
I think the wicket is a bit moist, so we're looking to, bowl in the right areas, get early wickets, hopefully they crumble for low score and then chase it as quickly as we can.
Any changes from your previous outing?
A few changes. Ila is in, Yusuf is in, Arjun is going to open, and the rest of the side remains the same.
What are you looking to restrict them to?
I think we're going to look to restrict them to anything below 100. That's our target. Anything below 100.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you, Chama.
Manpreet, what would you have done had you won the toss?
Obviously, we were looking for the batting, so yeah. But unfortunately, this batting came, so we are fine.
What are you looking as a good score on this wicket, batting first?
I think on this wicket, 140, 150 would be enough for us. Yeah, we have good bowling lineup, so it's fine for us, 140 and 150.
Any changes to your side from the previous game?
Ananta comes in for Charles.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you very much.
There you have it. The Stars have won the toss and elected to have a field. We will see you shortly with the live action. weapon. Is this charged? Good evening. Welcome to the live commentary. We are about to get underway here. And I have with me in the comm box, great Saad Khan Janju Asad bhai. Welcome.
Thanks a lot, Jamal. Thank you very much.
The wicket's looking like a classic Sarja wicket.
Yes. And shining, I think you can comb your hair.
Yes, the outfield also looking beautiful and green after that kind shower from the weather gods. And under lights, it's looking picture perfect. The Stars winning the toss, and I'm not surprised they've elected to field. Both these teams looking for their first win in the T20 leg. Stars led by Reza Ghaznavi, young attacking captain. The Crescents led by Manpreet Singh, another young attacking captain. It's going to be a good game of cricket. It looks like Aritra Aditra and Roger Mukaza for the Crescents, opening the batting. And it looks like it's going to be Husnain Shah from the Serangoon Road end, marking out his run-up. I'm really looking forward to watching him bowl on this track. Both teams having some rapid quicks in their arsenal and some good firepower for the captains to use.
Jamal, actually there's a lot of moisture in the pitch, and as a fast bowler I understand that if bowler can use the new ball properly and ball in the right area, not a shorter length, and make the batsman play, so this wicket can be dangerous for the opening batsman. And I think that they need to use their new ball properly, and they can afford to have one slip, and even they can, if they want, they can have one gully as well.
Spot on, Saad bhai. I think a gully would be a great idea on this track.
Even they don't need to have, on this kind of track, they can even, there is a fielder which is a mid-on. Even they can take this fielder also out and they can adjust somewhere towards the offside. Is this allowed to have two fielder on the leg side, Dharmi? Okay, can. I need to ask from the expert.
On the hips, tucked away. Very good bounce. Good carry. Husnain Shah certainly knows what he's doing on this track.
Beautiful weather, Jamal.
Fantastic conditions for cricket. The little rain has cooled things down. Comfortable conditions for the cricketers. It was a good short ball. Had a bit of tennis ball bounce as opposed to Husnain Shah's take-off bounce. But what mattered was when it went past the batsman, it was whistling past his ears. Good bouncer.
Such a shiny track.
There seems to be a comedy of errors here. One fielder is down for the 10 count.
Yeah.
Let's see whether he can get up.
I mean, this is, I think that he got hit seriously.
I don't know what his teammate is doing by closing his ears.
I hope that physio will not take the spray.
This is a sight on every cricket field. Usually it's funny apart from the person actually experiencing the pain. Well, this is the first time I'm seeing this method of treatment. When somebody has been struck on the family jewels, his ears are being closed. Well, they seem to have got the magic spray onto it. It's either that or a drinks bottle, but it seemed to have done the trick. Aditya Rangaswamy in a bit of pain. Botswana international. There's a smile, he's back on his feet, looking all good. It could so easily have been the first wicket. Hosnain Shah. He would feel a bit unlucky. Roger Mukasa, on the contrary, would feel rather lucky. Brings on Aritra Dutta to the strike. Let's see how he goes on this track. That looked pretty straight. And he's given him. That looked very straight. Aritra Dutta going right across his stumps. Hosnain Shah pinning him in front. The batsman looks a bit disgruntled. Here's the replay from front on. I think there's not much doubt about that one. It looked plumb.
Straight. Actually, Chamal, you know, when batsman is not in form, we know that Aditya is a little bit struggling. He's not that kind of batsman. You know, we can trust on him. But from last 4 or 5 matches, you can see that in his league and in the EPS, he's struggling a little bit. In this kind of situation, I think that someone has to advise him that, you know, when you are an opener and you are struggling, you just need to trust on 2-3 shots. Don't try to play shots which, you know, when you are in form, right? And I think that this is a poor choice of shot in the beginning, and he got the result.
It was a very smart bit of bowling, because Hosnain Shah used that short delivery in the previous 2 occasions to push the batsman back and give them the impression that he's going to be digging it into the wicket. And the moment Aritra came on strike, he pinned him with a full straight one right in front of the stumps. And like you said, Sadbhai, had he looked to play it past mid-on with a straighter bat, would have been a better choice. That brings Manpreet Singh, the skipper, nice and early. That'll be good for the Crescents as well. Let's see how he negotiates Hosnain Shah and the conditions on offer today. It's been a very eventful first over.
And you see that umpire, he took some time and he observed that if everything is okay, then, I mean, Jadeja is wonderful umpire, and you can see that he took some time and he gave his decision.
I tell you, this is high quality bowling. If you're a fan of cricket, if you're anywhere nearby, you should come and watch this live. With such a wonderful tournament being put on show and an opportunity to watch good pace bowling, 140 plus, I think you should take this opportunity to come down to the cricket and enjoy this game. This is a good contest. Well guided to third man by Manpreet Singh. Aditya Rangaswamy on this occasion negotiates all the balls rather well. At the end of the first over, Crescents 2 for the loss of 1 wicket. And despite all the oohs and the ahs, The wicket from the Serangoon Road end seems to be playing wonderfully well. And Aditya Rangaswamy now marking his run up from the Balestier Road end.
And there's no uneven bounce. You know, we were expecting some uneven bounce, but you know, end of the day, if you see that one ball, Husnain ball, short ball, so he understands that, okay, there is nothing much in short ball. This ball is sticking down there. And I think that in this kind of situation, you know, he delivered first over, which is very good. Now let's see that what Aditya have.
Yes, he used all his experience to assess the situation very quickly and adjust and bowl in the right areas. There was hardly a wasted delivery in that first over. Quality bowling. Once again, a beautiful delivery. Nice carry through and a bit of late swing under lights with the new ball. And the wicket keeper there, Aman Desai, young under 17 player, seemed to have made a little meal out of it. Conceded a single. Roger Mukasa back on strike. Good delivery once again. Roger Mukasa doing a little bit of gardening there. He seems to have employed a open stance to the left armour, coming from left arm over the wicket, who seems to got into a good line and length straight away. That's a magnificent shot. Took a few steps down the wicket, hoisted it over deep mid-wicket, 4 runs, and that is an absolute testament to the quality of the wicket when you can trust the bounce and play it like that.
Exactly.
That was a very good cricket shot. But if you're the bowler, Sadbhai, you wouldn't be too disappointed with the batsman playing such a shot.
Actually, you see that batsman, he planned this shot, you know. Wow.
4 byes conceded. This is an absolute gift. And that was a magnificent delivery.
Wow, where Aman was going?
Aman Desai was on his own radar. He was going on his merry way down the leg side.
Yeah.
That just held its line. I think the captain will be a bit disappointed. He seems to be telling his young wicket keeper, wake up, young man. Once again, Roger Mukasa stepping down, establishing himself, covering his wickets and hooking it away to deep square leg for 4. This is good batting. He's putting Aditya Rangaswamy off his length.
Expensive over.
And this has become a big over.
Actually, Chamal, you know, since we are doing live streaming, and end of the day, this is going to help to the coaches also to guide the players that what wrong they have done and what correct they have done.
No ball.
No ball seems to have been called. Aditya Rangaswamy wants to find out.
White ball.
Oh, that's a wide. Once again, it will still remain a free hit. The batsmen have changed ends, so the field can be changed if required. This over has conceded 16 runs thus far. That's a good comeback. Manpreet Singh looking to hit it out of the park. End of 2 overs. Crescents 18 for the loss of 1 wicket.
You know, Jamal, what you can expect from a bowler, you know, after getting hit ball, you know, so then after that it is very difficult, you know. So he's trying his best.
Yes, Aditya Rangaswamy would put that down to being hit below the belt.
Yes.
Yes. On a positive note, he did not show any signs of pain.
Yes. Good ball.
Very good delivery, tucking him up, giving him no room. But once again, good running between the wickets as well. Manpreet Singh, Roger Mukaza. They seem to have taken a leaf out of the Crimson's book, running well between the wickets, understanding how important that is.
I still think that Jamal Husnain should take Gali here.
Yes, this is good aggressive fast bowling. He's making sure that the batsmen do not come on any expeditions down the track to him. He wants to make sure that he's pinning them on the crease. Yes, sir, but like you said, I think that mid-on is slightly wasted given the line and length he's bowling, and would be much better off at gully in an attacking position. Once again, tucked away to deep back with a square. Good bit of fielding there.
Santosh.
Kontina Santosh sends it with his bullet arm, usually behind the stumps with the gloves on. Today seems to be doing his duties, patrolling the outfield. Roger Mukaza has quietly gone up to 10. That's a very good delivery. And once again, because there is no gully or backward point, it concedes a single of a good delivery.
I think Kshitij is standing very far. Yeah, he need to come up a little bit so he can save the single. From there, he's not even able to save the single or... yeah, very far.
Yes, Sithachinde. Now he seems to be adjusted and a
Yeah.
short cover coming in.
Good change.
Yes, Husnain Shah hasn't been giving anything away to the batsman. He's doing a good job for his captain. Crimson's players having their net session and keeping an eye on their opposition. It's a lovely sight here at the IA grounds. It's a beautiful delivery, well left. At the end of 3 overs, Crescents 21 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Good over, Jamal. He's bowling in right areas. I think I feel that he's bowling to the fielding now. Before he was bowling to the batsman, so he's bowling now according to the fielding.
And I overheard you the other day doing some work with his bowling and his action, trying to get him to bowl a bit quicker.
Yes, actually he was bowling short ball and fuller. Okay, so in between he need to bowl in the good length area, which is very important. And today if he maintain his bowling like that, I believe that he can be very useful for his team. He can add value.
With the change of bowling.
Reza Ghaznavi straight away making the change. Brings on Siddhant Singh from the Balestier Road end. This is good captaincy. In T20, you cannot allow the game to just drift. Aditya Rangaswamy allowed some time to recover from the blow below the belt.
Yes, I just got a message from Janak and he said, sir, good to see that you are doing commentary. And thank you, Janak. We are missing you here.
White ball.
Rajamukaza seems to be employing a very deliberate ploy to upset the lines and the lengths of the new ball bowlers, of the stars. Seems to be advancing down the wicket, but at the same time covering his stumps. It's a good approach, Sadbhai.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good running here once again, stealing those singles, rotating the strike, making sure the scoreboard keeps ticking away. They have got a good start here. I think it's important that the stars inner field are alive and awake to this situation to make sure they cut those singles.
Jamal, good to see one of the main point to have elite player series. We want to develop our homegrown players, and it's such a pleasant to see that Siddhant, he is our homegrown player, and we have a keeper behind, and most of players you see that they are our homegrown player. They are playing with us from the age of 8-9.
Slightly uppish there by Manpreet Singh to deep mid off, gets 2 for it. Yes, such a wonderful platform, an opportunity for these youngsters to showcase their talents, rub shoulders with experienced cricketers, and this will definitely augur well for Singapore cricket and its future. And most test playing countries, I for a fact know, been watching this and they are a bit envious. It's a high, oh dear, backward point, makes a bit of a meal. Yusuf, usually a very good fielder. Manpreet Singh going for the ball outside off stump. Fortunate to survive. Siddhant Singh, unlucky not to get a wicket. Once again, Rajamukaza advancing, tucks it down to short fine leg for a single. Yeah, young Siddhant Singh got a good cricketing head on his shoulders, always up for a fight. Good competitive cricketer. Very well controlled there. Manpreet Singh. Once again, good running between the wickets. Ilamaran cannot restrict the batsman from taking that single. At the end of 4 overs, Crescents 28 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Good change, buddy.
And recent WCL, Fahad Masood was our fast bowling coach, and there's a lot of good work has been done on Siddhant by Fahad Masood, and I can see that if Fahad Masood is listening to us, you know, we thank you that you have done a good work with our fast bowler, and today you can see that Siddhant is bowling well.
Yes, he did focus on their fitness and did some work with their skills in terms of movement, seam positions. Seems to be paying off. Aditya Rangaswamy given a change of ends. Seems to be continuing for his second spell from the Serangoon Road end. There's a deep third man. And a deep mid wicket. Once again, guided down to third man for a single.
Good.
Roger Mukasa, solidly built cricketer. He'd be looking to make an impact here today. Leaves that alone. Bilal Asad would be keeping an eye on the number of extras. We are up to 4 already in the 4th over. Very good running between the wickets. Not the best of backing up. Concedes an extra. Deep mid wicket fielder. Been told by his captain to stay awake. That's a good shot. Roger Mukasa once again advancing down. Seems to be making this his familiar method. Punts the ball over mid-off for 4. Yes, it's such a wonderful platform. Everything seems to be in place for the players to come enjoy themselves and play a very competitive, high-intensity form of cricket. And this platform seems to be going from strength to strength, with every edition featuring more and more international players. And definitely, Sadbhai, I hear that there's a lot more waiting to join.
A lot.
It was a good delivery, jagged back off the seam. Aditya Rangaswamy is a bit quicker than he looks. When he gets it in the right areas, can be a handful. The Crescents managed to scamper through for a single. They'll be happy with this start, despite the loss of Aritra Dutta early on. Good partnership building. Wide signalled. Aditya Rangasamy conceding one down the leg side. Umpire Jadeja signals it a wide. For those joining the telecast now, the Stars won the toss and elected to field. Manpreet Singh playing outside the off and missing. At the end of 5 overs, Crescents 37 for the loss of 1. Sadbhai, it'll be interesting to see when Fraser goes to his spinners on this track.
Yes, actually he can afford to bowl 1-2 overs with the fast bowlers, and especially for Aditya, I think that he should, captain should keep the slip all the way, because there is a lot from the pitch, you know, that ball is swinging, still swinging. I think he can have one slip, especially for Manpreet.
Yes, Manpreet seems to be hanging his bat out there. Will be a good sign. Siddhant Singh continues from the Balestier Road end. That was a very good delivery. And that's
Oh
a
my
poor
God.
bit of fielding. And that was a wild throw from the young bowler. He missed the stumps from about 5 feet away and also conceded 4 overthrows. The irony was it was a very good delivery to begin with. Beat the batsman on the inside edge. The wicket-keeper Aman Desai fumbled it, conceding a single, and the overthrows managed to lift it up to 5 runs off a good ball. Bilal Asad would be pulling his hair out in the corner.
Oh yes. Wow.
That was a very good delivery. Bit of movement off the seam and off the wicket.
I saw, Jamal, that this ball he cross seam.
Spot on, Sadbhai. Good thinking on Siddhant's part. Trying to extract every little bit of advantage that the conditions are offering.
Good ball.
Very good slow ball there. Cutting the fingers on top. Almost a little leg cutter. The beginning of his run-up, he held the ball with a deep grip, I think enabling him to bowl that slower ball. Once again, full shot employed, top edge, goes over short fine leg, into the boundary for 4. That came on to Manpreet Singh a bit quicker than he expected, but nonetheless, he managed to play it away for 4 runs. Sadbhai, not the ideal delivery with your fine leg up.
Yes, never ever. When you have fine leg up, you have nothing to do going towards down the leg. And young Siddhant need to understand that there is a lot in the pitch he can do, right? So he need to stick to his fielding.
Once again, bowling down the leg side and conceding that easy single. This will make it very difficult for the captain to set a field and to bowl any number of deliveries consecutively towards the batsman and build pressure. I remember in your days of captaining, you used to tell us, just bowl dot balls.
Yes, sir. Chamal, you see, we should ball dot ball, but 30-yard fielder need to understand that he's there to stop the single, which I believe that it's leaking.
Absolutely spot on. They are way too behind in the 30 yards. Once again, that's another example of a run conceded. The Crescents seem to have got off to a good start here. Going at 8 runs and over, end of 6 overs, 48 for the loss of 1 wicket. The Crescent's coach, Ahmadullah Khan, would be pleased with this start.
6 over 48 runs and 1 wicket down.
Yusuf Aslam, the off spinner.
Show lads! Not easy, fella. Yeah, lads.
As the field is being set, Saad Bhai, tell us a little bit about this E3P program.
Chamal, actually in 2016, we plan to change the ecosystem of the Singapore cricket, which is very important. Let me explain you after this ball.
Once again, tucked away to short fine leg for a leg by.
So this E3 program, Jamal, E3P is a elite player performance program, right? It is all about the reshaping the ecosystem of Singapore cricket and high performance strategy.
Once again, played away. This is very good running. This is very good running between the wickets. These two batsmen are making the fielders toil. Yes, sir, by you were saying.
So the desired outcome from this tournament, this in E3P, to increase the number and quality of homegrown players, grow players tactically master, and grown characters to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Amazing shot.
That was a magnificent shot. That was wide, begging to be hit. Manpreet Singh does not disappoint. That's one of his favorite areas. Goes along the carpet. 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Young Yusuf Aslam will learn fast. That is not the place to be bowling, especially not to Manpreet Singh. Tucked away, short fine leg for a single.
Again, easy single.
Lads.
Yes, this 30-yard fielders are standing way too deep. They cannot stop the boundary and they are conceding easy singles. They need to address this.
I think this is about going to be a boundary. Wow, beautiful fielding.
Ilamaran slides, dives and saves 2 for his team. Roger Mukaza going for the slog sweep. That was much better bowling. He took the pace off that. He's bowling a bit straighter. Manpreet Singh with a word of caution to his partner. I'm sure he wants to see this partnership flourish. That looked like a very good bit of fielding.
And very good observation from the umpire.
He seems to be having an hawk-eye.
Hawkeye.
Manpreet Singh was batting beautifully.
Jamal, I think that the change which Reza has done on that time, this fielder Aditya Rajaswamy, and such a wonderful throw and straight to the stump. This is good change.
Yes, straight away, direct hits do make the difference. And right now we have Arman Uchil, the firefighter, comes down to the middle and there's a little bit of fire. He needs to douse it.
Yes. So, Jamal, I was telling you about the E3P program. And in this E3P program, we have EPS, which is the Elite Player Series, and JCDP, which is a Junior Champion Development Program on the zonal basis. So E3P is a long-term plan which promotes the development of an elite player management system, and it aims to deliver an environment that promotes excellence, nurtures talent, and systematically converts this talent into high-quality player capable of playing Premier League cricket domestically, that develops them and compete with the world's top associate nations in future coming tournaments. This E3P must promote technical excellence and ensure financial viability now in the future also.
Yes, and it seems to be achieving all of that. And it's become a wonderful platform. Avi Dixit. After getting that brilliant run out, seems to have won his captain's confidence and has been brought on from the Balestier Road end. Young, tall cricketer, good athlete. And that was a crucial run out he got for his team. It was important to have him there fielding at backward point. Mukaza finds the fielder at extra cover. Reza Ghaznavi seems to be signaling to his bowler.
White ball.
White ball signalled.
You see, Jamal, the whole idea to build the players in this system is, what we want to have. We want to have an elite environment, where Aditya is bowling left.
Avi Dixit pulling away. Yes, Adbhai, as you said, I mean, this E3P program and the Elite Player Series, which is a part of that, certainly seem to be achieving that not only during the games, but the approach to training, the approach to fitness, the approach to diet, everything seems much more professional now.
Yes, we need to create the environment. If you want to compete with the world, you need to create such environment, where, in-house we need to create this kind of environment, competitive environment.
Ball slightly drifting down the leg, tucked away for a leg by. Yes, and this will give so many options and also create some very friendly competition but a high level of competition between the players for the slots.
Yes.
Ariman Uchil and other youngsters come up through the ranks, through the system. Well bowled. Once again, very well played. Yusuf Aslam tidying it up. He's a very good fielder.
Yes.
I remember playing with him even as a youngster. He was a very live wire at that backward point region. Bullet fielder. He's got a very good arm as well.
Yes. You see, Ariman Uchal and Avi Dixit, they are from the same age group. They played together under 16, under 19. You know, good to see that they are competing with each other.
It's a very good shot, drilled
Very.
down to long on.
I tell you, this shot was serious, hard shot. And we can see that lot of people are coming and watching the game. Thank you very much, whoever is coming. And we will really appreciate if, you know, more and more people can come from our community and support the good event.
Once again, it's a very good ball, played safely. At the end of 8 overs, Crescents 62 for the loss of 2 wickets. Once again, also a big thanks to the sponsors, Mariners, KDP Export, all of them supporting cricket in Singapore. And Sadbhai, you have been able to garner the support of these corporates as well to put on such a show for Singapore cricket and to get their support moving forward.
Yes, and you see, nothing is possible without the sponsor. This kind of event, we definitely need sponsor. And we really appreciate Mariners, always. They are always there for us. And as you see that right now from where we are operating, this is our commentary box, and you can see the all machinery and all equipment, gym equipment are given by Mariners. And we really appreciate Mariners, you know, they are supporting us from financially and equipment. Thanks a lot to Mariners. And thank you very much to Mr. Randhir Bansal, who is KTP Export, he is director. And I tell you, Chamal, I want to say thank you to our Synergy, Sri Ram, right? Or Sai Ram. So, I mean, he's always there. He's always there. Sai Ram Bhai, thanks a lot for supporting us.
Aditya Rangaswamy coming around the wicket. Seems to be on for his 3rd over from the Serangoon Road end. And this has been a strategy employed by Reza Ghaznavi, the skipper of the Stars. He's bowling his bowlers in 1 over spells, not allowing the batsman to get settled down. Roger Mukasa seems to have done a little flamingo dance there, but he extracts a wide from Aditya. Aditya will be disappointed with the number of extras he's conceded this evening. Reza Ghaznavi inquiring from the umpire politely as to whether that was a wide. That was a magnificent blow. Roger Mukasa dances down the wicket, flicks it off his pads, over wide long on, and those arms are like pistons pumping the ball over the ropes for a 6. Both these batsmen built very sturdily. Mukasa showing his delicate side as well with a deft touch, opening the face, gliding it down to 3rd man for a single, rotating the strike, and now has a little word to his partner, probably bringing to his attention that You got a number of runs off this over, young man. No need to do anything silly. Aditya Rangaswamy has never been the same after being struck below the belt.
Oh my God.
R. Manuchil hit the cover of that delivery.
Yeah, it's like a butcher. Yeah.
Yes. I think he would have practiced chopping down a few trees.
Oh my God, he's a very strong guy. He's very strong, and he's a tall, handsome dude.
Yes, a lot of strength behind that shot. A little optimistic appeal by Aman Desai, in keeping with a long fraternity of optimistic wicket keepers. But Jadeja, the man that matters, says not out. That's once again drilled down to deep mid-off. Arjun Muteja feels it clean. I beg your pardon, that's Siddhant Singh at long off.
And they have good batting order behind, that behind they have Surendran. Still they have Surendran. And Ananta Krishna.
And Karthik Subramaniam, he's in form. Got a good 50 the other day.
Yes.
Ghulam Mortaza and James Cox and Amjad Mahboob.
Yeah.
They can all hit the ball a long way.
Yes. And recently in Stan Nagaya, Singapore versus Malaysia, on last ball, Ananta was batting and he banged the six. And you remember that your bang, I still remember. Ananta, very well done. We hope that today you will also showing us good cricket.
Oh yeah, he did bang it a long way, but he did miss about 4 deliveries before that and made us all very nervous, but made up for it with that one particular shot.
Amazing. And we won the game.
That's it. Last ball 6. Brutal power. Sliding down the leg side. Roger Mukaza collects a leg by. .36 off 30 quietly. The projected score showing around 160. Manpreet Singh at the toss said they'll be looking to get around 170, and if this partnership continues with the firepower remaining in the hut, they should be able to get there. My goodness gracious me, that was hit ferociously. Armanuchil nearly takes the short mid-wicket fielder along with him. That ball was gunned down. Avi Dixit will learn very quickly that this is not the length to bowl to this batsman, nor on this wicket. Once again, a very good single, scampered through. Roger Mukaza controlling the Crescents innings. Punched away, backward a square. Good run in between the wickets. Collects 2. Live pictures brought to you by Sportigo. Tamichan Muleva and his team doing a wonderful job here.
Wow.
That's a brilliant bit of fielding by young Siddhant Singh. Not the best of throws. Saved 3, conceded 1. That was a ferocious hit by Roger Mukasa. He seems to be really in the mood today.
I hope back home Uganda, a lot of people watching Roger.
Once again drilled forcefully down to long off. At the end of 10 overs, Crescents 83 for the loss of 2 wickets. A very good platform for the power players of the Crescents unit. And these two at the crease at the moment, well set. And they are as powerful as they come. Both Aramanuchil and Roger Mukasa. They can hit the ball very long, very hard. Irfan Nazir doing a good job, helping out his mates there. Reza Ghaznavi seems to be changing his bowlers once again from the Serangoon Road end. Brings in Yusuf Aslam, the off spinner. With Roger Mukasa really looking to open up his shoulders, this might be the opportunity to sneak in a wicket. The Crescents would be very pleased with this start at the end of the halfway mark. Sadbhai, how do you assess it from here?
Say yeah, you say yeah, you say yeah, you say. Short boundary.
Oh, good shot.
That was a ferocious hit. Slog swept for 6. Roger Mukasa well set now. Seems like he can see the ball like a football.
I think Yusuf cannot give flight like this to this set batsman. He need to go a little bit flatter.
Spot on, Sadbhai.
Easy, easy.
Lucky to get away with that. Yes, this is not the time to be bowling flamingos.
Yeah.
Once again, drilled down to deep mid wicket. Ariman sensibly calls only 1. This will be interesting too, because when one powerful striker gets off strike, the other one comes on. And both of them prefer deep mid wicket. So the positioning of the deep mid wicket fielder too is quite crucial. That was a much better delivery. Flatter, faster, into the block hole. Stars wouldn't mind conceding singles at this moment, but it's the sixes and the boundaries they would want to cut off. Once again, underneath edge, flies down to short fine leg. As we can see the Crescents dugout, coach Hamadullah Khan.
Hamadullah is a happy coach today.
He looks very happy.
Yes. Expensive over.
Very expensive over. Still a delivery left. Let's see where Roger Mukasa plans to deposit this. Smartly bats it down to long on for a single, retains the strike. At the end of 11 overs, Crescents 96 for 2.
Such a flat batting wicket, Jamal. You know, you can trust on the bounce. There is I think nothing much for the bowler if he's going away from the stumps, right? So he need to ball in the areas. Otherwise, you know, batsmen like Roger and batsmen like Ariman Uchal, they are going to punish them, you know.
It reminds me a bit like bowling to you. You end up picking the ball from the next park. This big, powerful batsman, no mercy to off spinners. Avi Dixit. What these two batsmen have also been doing rather well is collecting those singles, running the first one hard, looking for the twos, capitalizing on those misfields, and in between putting the ball away for 4 and 6.
You see, Jamal, this is what we want actually. You know, competitive environment. Players can watch them, you know, when they go back home.
No!
Absolutely, high quality cricket.
That's fine.
Avi Dixit bending his back.
He's a serious bowler, you know, that which length he's bowling on this kind of track, you know. And Roger Mukasa is not a batsman, he's a serious, experienced batsman, you know, you cannot flirt. If you ball in his area, then definitely you are flirting with the danger.
Yes, Roger Mukasa makes his way to 53, his first half century in this outing in Singapore. Once again, plays it past mid-wicket, rolling away to deep mid-wicket.
Quick!
Pushing for the third. This is very good running between the wickets. Avi Dixit is a bit disappointed, and so is the captain.
Yeah.
And I think there was a poor bit of fielding. Should have been kept to 2. Arjun Muteja there at long on.
Quick release, you need to release fast. If you are not, as a fielder, if you are not going to support the bowler, you know, then definitely on this kind of wicket, when bowler is giving his best, you need to support.
Once again, a wonderful delivery, goes through everyone. Aman Desai not able to hold on to that, concedes a bye. And the Crescents 100 seem to have come up. And with a full 8 overs and 2 deliveries remaining, they should now be looking to score at least 90 runs from here, minimum.
Yes. I think Jamal 180-90 I can see. Here we go. Wow.
What a magnificent shot that was. Roger Mukasa is putting on a display here. That was not a bad delivery, but he held his shape and just launched it.
And went on the road.
That one is out of here. That one, we have been told, has crossed both the lanes and ended up across the street. Roger Mukasa batting beautifully here, getting his team into a very strong position. And what a wonderful shot that was. And that's once again testament to the good conditions for batting that this wicket is putting on now. He just went through with the shot.
I think, Jamal, the way standard is growing in the EPS, and we are having our foreign players, I think we need to have tall nets there towards the roadside, you know. It is not safe. This ball went straight away to the HDB buildings, across the roads.
You're right, Sadbhai. It's no longer safe to be out on Balestier Road.
Yes. Imagine if Chris Gale is batting. Wow, beautiful.
Good comeback.
Good comeback, good comeback.
This is what this EPS is all about. Youngsters learning fast, competing with experienced pros. Great to see. Excellent cricket.
Good comeback, Avi. Very good comeback.
And if you really see what happened there was, he bowled a very good delivery, and as a result of the bye, Roger Mukasa was able to get on strike and hit him for that 6.
And hit for that 6. That's why you see bowler need full support from the fielders. And you see that Chamal, I think second ball when it went and they took double or they took 3 runs. You see 3 runs in nowadays, who gives 3 runs, right?
Especially given the dimensions of the IA ground, to concede
Yes,
3
runs, you know, it's
rather
a joke.
criminal. Ilamaran seems to be coming on from the Serangoon Road end, right arm leg spinner. This will be interesting. He's greeted with a sweep by Ariman. To backward square deep. Not the best of throws coming back in, but keeps it down to a single. More importantly, Ariman batting very intelligently, making sure that his partner, who's going rather well, get him back on strike.
Dharmi, can we see that what is the partnership? How much?
Punched away to deep mid wicket. This is now a 50-run partnership between Roger Mukasa and Ariman Uchil, coming only in 32 deliveries.
32 deliveries. Thank you, Sportigo. Thanks a lot.
Good Yorker there. Treated with respect.
Smart bowling.
Yes, it's not giving much air, bowling it slightly faster into the wicket. Ariman should be looking to rotate the single and get Roger Mukasa back on strike.
Oh my God, what a beautiful bang. Where it went? Oh.
Oh my, Ariman Uchil has joined the party. That went flat like a rocket. That nearly cleaned up half the Crimson's practicing unit. Powerfully struck for 6. When you can hit the ball like that, it doesn't matter where the fielders are.
Oh yes.
Might feel a bit unlucky there. At the end of 13 overs, Crescents 114 for 2.
Look at his bat speed. Oh my God. A rocket.
Yes, he's got hands like He-Man. Back in the old Marvel comics, the strong man. That 6 was flat. It barely got off the ground, but it went a long way. Almost made a dent in Arjun Menon.
I think this is a tough call from the captain, bringing young Siddharth in this kind of situation when you can see the 2 batsmen and Roger Mukasa is batting on 63, and where you have your 2 fast bowlers. Usman Shah is there, right? And I think that he can come and bowl 1 over.
Yes, I think the Stars miss a trick there. When this partnership was taking form, they could have bought in one of the ace strike bowlers and looked for a wicket.
Yes. Maybe captain is keeping him for the rainy days. But I think these are the rainy days.
Yes, absolutely.
Here we go.
Once again, Roger Mukasa pulls that ball over the palm trees. It's starting to rain 6s. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not at the IA ground, you are missing out on an absolute show. The crowd that are building up here, they are being entertained to some fantastic cricket. This is excellent batting. Just back of a length, but picked it up so quickly. Beautiful pull shot.
Good ball.
Good comeback there by young Siddhant Singh. He's really up for the competition.
He is up to competition, Jamal. You know, this is what we need actually. You see that first ball he got hit 6. Yes. And very next ball. And you can see that Jamal, his body language, he's not dropping his shoulder. You know, he's ready to compete. You know, this is called competitive environment. And, you know, if you want to compete outside, then you have to create this kind of environment.
Absolutely. What a great platform for these cricketers to grow and really show their skills. Once again drilled down, dead straight, almost took Ramsey along with it. Roger Mukaza, he's in the mood to score 70 or 48. I think the umpires might need helmets.
Yes.
Ramsey told me that he's got his dancing shoes on,
Yes.
standing at the head umpire's position. Might need them today.
Good ball.
Yes, very good ball. Rolled his fingers over. Arimanuchil manages a single. Right, he gets his partner back on strike. This is intelligent batting. Let's see what happens in these last 2 deliveries. This is very intelligent bowling by young Siddhant Singh, taking the pace off, breaking the rhythm of Roger Mukaza. Roger Mukaza looking to tee off and hit that straight short boundary. But when he hits it, all boundaries look rather short. Powerful batsman. Once again, hacked away for a single. Once again, good comeback by young Siddhant Singh, not allowing Roger Mukaza to get underneath it. There seems to be a set of gloves, some drinks, and no doubt a message.
And Jamal, you see that after one ball he got hit 6, and after that, you know, he totally changed, and every ball he changed. And now we can see on the screen the top 10 batsmen, and Rohan Raja from Crimson, he's leading in 2 matches, 128 runs in T20. Was such a wonderful performance. And Prasheen Paran.
There's no doubt the Crimsons are leading the points table. Their batsmen have been right at the top, and those two have made sure that nobody else got a bat.
Oh yeah.
And bowling, Pramesh Singh Harvey, 2 matches, 4 wickets. I'm very proud of this young under-17 player. Captains the Sea Sharks, and Kenneth Weisfer as well, the Ugandan international. Tafara Chingwara, they're all up there. What an excellent mix. What a great advertisement for Singapore cricket this EPS is.
Yeah.
Ilamaran continues from the Serangoon Road end. Once again falls short. Now this is almost unacceptable.
Yes. Yeah. I have seen one movie, Jamal, Lagan, and in that movie we have seen one gentleman, he's chasing the chicken. So I think Yusuf Aslam was chasing the chicken, you know. Wow, good bowling.
Yes, Ilamaran is really delivering the goods for his captain, but unfortunately His inner ring does not seem to support him, and I'm sure Reza Ghaznavi would make Yusuf chase some chickens after this innings.
Yeah. Actually, Yusuf is the best fielder in this team.
Yes, he is. I was surprised to see him do that. This is very good bowling by Ilamaran. Given a tough job bowling to two set batsmen and two very powerful strikers. He's managed to get 3 balls quietly in. It's not going to be quiet for too long though. He's skied that one. Seems to be 3 fielders converging. And there seems to be a comedy of errors. It's all happening here at IA. Good ball. Slid on the surface. Aramanuchil punted it to mid-off and managed 2 runs. Great action here. He'll be disappointed with that. There was a short wide ball. I think he tried to play it across instead of hitting it through the covers. Seems to be premeditating his shots here a little bit. That's unlucky.
Ilamaran, today is bowling good, but unfortunately, balls going here and there.
Yes, that one went through everybody. The bowler, the wicket keeper and the fine leg fielder. And amongst everything, the umps seem to have declared an over.
Oh,
130 for the loss of 2 wickets in 15 deliveries. Right, we are at the business end. We're at the business end of this innings. The last 5 overs. 30 balls. With wickets in hand. The Crescents would be looking to get at least another 60 runs.
and extra 17 runs. I think all extras are behind the wicket.
Yes, there were many byes conceded and wides and a few no balls as well. Aditya Rangaswamy was the main culprit, but all of them have contributed. Cut hard. Sitij Shinde.
Very good. Quick release.
This is excellent running between the wickets, aggressive running, looking for 2 straight away the moment he struck the ball. Shinde, a good fielder, but unable to cut that extra run. Yes, these 2 big men have been showing some good footwork as well, running between the wickets expressly. The crowd getting into it right here. People are having a wonderful time watching this game. Siddhant Singh. I think it was Ilamaran there, hovering around. Short-third man concedes another boundary. Top edge. Siddhant Singh seems to be developing high blood pressure at a rather young age. He seems to be chewing on that gum ever so harder as the balls go by. This partnership has gone to 78 of 50 deliveries. Roger Mukaza, he can get 100 here.
Yes. Yes.
He's bowled him, fired up. Siddhant Singh rattles the timber. Excellent delivery. There you go, in your face. Fired up youngster. This is the type of cricket we want to see. Very good change of pace, and that was a very good wicket to get.
Beautiful bowling.
Bowls a little leg cutter, but off the wicket, it jags back in, beats Roger Mukasa, all ends up. Walking out to the centre to join Aramanuchil is another very powerful striker of the ball. Plays his cricket here at the IA, Surendra Chandramohan. He can hit the ball a long way as well. Seems to be carrying a new piece of timber. Let's see how it goes for him today.
You see, Jamal, when you put your young fast bowlers in this kind of situation, you know that the batsman like Roger, he's set batsman. Even he was trying, even he hit couple of sixes to Siddhant, but Siddhant never dropped his shoulder and he never panic. And you see that even in this kind of situation, he did not went outside from the 3 stumps. Right, he kept himself in 3 stumps. He did not went close to the batsman, so he did not come in the radar. Right, and I must say here that that's good change by the captain, and you know, he trust on young bowler, and end of the day he paid off.
There you go. Great praise from the master himself.
Lot of people are watching the game, lot of people, and good to see that many people sitting in the club and they are having their dinner and watching the game.
Yes, great atmosphere here. See, dancing. First ball, Surendra Chandramohan guides it to third man. And that's a bit of rubbish fielding. Honestly,
yes.
he was asleep at deep third man, allowing the batsman to cross through for a second. T20 cricket, this type of amateur mistakes can be unforgiving. Surendra seems to be off the blocks straight away. This time, Lamaran makes sure he keeps it down to 1.
Smart bowling.
Very good bowling. Roger Mukasa did a great job for his team. 80 runs off 55 deliveries. Now Aramanuchil should be looking to take on the mantle until Surendra Chandramohan finds his rhythm. That was a very good off cutter. He's bowling exceptionally well and very intelligently. Seems to have understood the conditions and the wicket. Doing a great job for his captain. At the end of 16 overs, the Crescents are 139 for the loss of 3 wickets. This seems to be the first score that is likely to cross 150 mark in this T20 competition. That will be a good test for the team chasing.
I think if you see right now 16 overs has gone, and we can see that next batsman is Ananta, Krishna, Karthik and Ishan. I think might be captain, I think coach or captain, whoever sitting outside, they might be changing. And I feel that next batsman will be the Amjad, because 4 overs. And if you want to win the game, you need to set a target near about 185 to 90 on this kind of track.
Absolutely. The wicket has played beautifully, and they will definitely be looking to make the tactical changes to the batting lineup. The Crescents have all those options. And now Hosnain Shah will be bowling 2 of the remaining 4 overs from the Serangoon Road end. It's not going to be easy to get away. Very good delivery. Unless he bowls on either side of the stumps, Hosnain Shah is not likely to give many away.
Now wicket is flat.
That was a very fortunate top edge. Down to the deep fine leg boundary for 4. The Crescents will accept all and sundry. They all count. This is where Hosnain Shah's pace will go against him if he errs in line, and if he's not at the stumps, he will be conceding runs. This outfield is lightning quick, and this wicket has been a wonderful T20 wicket.
Short.
This is some rapid, quick bowling.
Again, Chamal, you see that these fielders need to adjust themselves. They need to understand that they have third man and deep cover behind, so they can afford to save the single. So these kind of changes, I think captain cannot watch all the time. Players, they need to understand and they need to deliver.
Yes, absolutely. They're conceding the single too easily. At this level, this is not a nursery for kindergarten children. So once you are playing at this level, you need to understand these little nuances of the game, and everybody needs to be on their toes. Every run saved is gold dust. It's exceptionally well bowled Yorker.
Yes.
I think the Stars wouldn't mind the single at this stage, and it's going to be very difficult to get this type of bowling away to the boundary or to get underneath it to lift it.
Yes.
This is expert bowling.
Hosnain Shah played lot of cricket in Dubai with Lahore Qalandar. 4 run.
That's once again another example of how his pace has gone against him. Outside edge flies to the third man boundary, and once again the angle at which third man is positioned. These are the little things to pick up on this IA ground, where to have your fielders, but that was unfortunate. But the Crescents, they wouldn't mind this at all. 151 for the loss of 3 at the end of 17 overs, as Avi Dixit comes in for his last over from the Balestier Road end.
I can see that Crimson is training, and their player, I think they just finished their training, and I just saw Prasheen Param. So tomorrow they have game. Thursday.
Avi Dixit bowling to Arimanuchil. With 3 overs remaining, Crescents would still be targeting the 180 to 190 mark, and they would target the bowlers from the other side apart from Hosnain Shah. Oh, he was gone for all money. If that had hit, Reza Ghaznavi, a very good fielder.
So Chamal, 3 over, so it's mean that from that end Hosnain Shah will be bowling the last over, so second last over. So last over will somebody else bowling. Yeah.
I have a feeling it might be Aditya Rangaswamy.
Aditya, yes, Aditya.
Wide conceded. Avi Dixit wouldn't please the captain too much, considering the current situation, to concede further extras. Aman Desai behind the stumps, not having the most memorable day yet.
But good experience.
Very good experience. Played away to long on. Arjun Mutraja doing the fielding there. It's been a wonderful evening of cricket so far, and I'm really looking forward to the chase as well. Surendra Chandramohan blasting it down to long off. Siddhant Singh fielding at long off there, keeps it down to 1. He'll be very happy with the way he bowled. Has also fielded really well. 10 fours and 5 sixes in the innings thus far. Aremanuchil blasting that delivery to long on. This is a very good over by Avi Dixit so far. Not conceding any boundaries. Surendra Chandramohan does his customary leg lift and swing, misses, but the umpire judges that wide.
Good to see that, a lot of people are commenting, and we have one follower. His name is Anway Dixit. Thanks a lot, Anway. You are watching the game and you are giving the comments, and we appreciate. Thank you very much.
Once again, Avi Dixit tucking the batsman up. Leg by conceded there. It's been a very good over thus far, apart from the 2 wides.
And Jamal, see, bowling last overs, this kind of, when you bowl and this kind of situation, when definitely they want to batting side, they want to achieve near about 180, 85. So this kind of bowling is amazing. And this kind of situation, flat track. I hope this is a catch. Very well done, Arjun Mutharja.
Yes, strikes there with the penultimate ball. Arjun Mutharja banking the catch. Avi Dixit getting rid of the dangerous Aremanuchil, who was set and looking to score. Once again, a good full toss angling into the body, not easy to put away. It's a very good bowling towards the death.
Anshul Singhania, you are supposed to come in the ground. You are watching and giving comments on the Facebook.
At the end of 18 overs, the Crescents 157 for the loss of 4 wickets. Let's see how these two are planning to finish off these last 2 overs. Ananta Krishna sent in. Once again, another batsman representing the Crescents, built like a gladiator.
Yeah. Ananta can hit seriously.
He's got brutal force. He's shown it time and again. And the umpires seem to be trying to figure out who is on strike. Ananta Krishna seems to be on strike. To Hosnain Shah.
Off stump.
Seems to have taken an off-stump guard. That's interesting. Might be looking to hit it down the leg side. Hosnain Shah, bit too quick for him. He was through Ananta before that bat came down. But Ananta is not going to be dying wandering. He's going to go for the shots.
Yes, you cannot keep Ananta quiet. Wake up, Ananta.
If he connects with Hosnain Shah's pace, the ball can go a long way. Aman Desai chirping away behind the stumps, encouraging his teammates, as all good wicket keepers do. He's a live wire, that youngster. Surendra Chandramohan. Let's see what he does. Gives it a tonk to deep mid wicket. Calls for two early.
Back up.
Avi Dixit sends in the return.
Shazi boy, come on.
I think the Stars would be pleased to have restricted the Crescents to 160 plus at this stage. These quick bowlers, young Siddhant, Avi Dixit and Husnain Shah, done a great job for the side.
Good pace. Shamal, you can hear the sound of the gloves.
Absolutely. And from where we are, we can also see the gloves being pushed back. It's very nice to hear that ball thudding into the wicketkeeper's gloves. From the safety of the comm box, of course. Oh, that was a very good short ball, well directed. Signalled wide. I can sympathize with Husnain Shah, why he might feel a bit unlucky that that was signalled wide. As far as I was concerned, that looked a very good short ball. But the men that matters seem to think otherwise.
Aussie Nick, thank you very much. Watching from all the way Melbourne. Thanks a lot.
That's a magnificent shot. Back to the square. Just got a bit of bat onto it. The ball flies to the fence. Surendra Chandramohan using the pace. Ajinder Kalon. Aji, thanks for the lovely comments. Thanks for watching the live telecast and for all your support. It's a good comeback there. Husnain Shah beating the outside edge. Crescents 165 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 19 overs. Sadbhai, we seem to be getting a lot of feedback and a lot of viewership all the way from as far as Canada to Australia, covering the world.
Good to see, good to see. You know, people are watching from Melbourne, and Melbourne, I think, how many hours ahead from Singapore? 5. Wow. Good to see that people are watching from there. Thank you very much.
Slightly Vanessa. Next time. Another change. Left come over.
Yes, Aditya Rangasamy, as we predicted, to bowl the last over. So far he hasn't had a great outing. Might be looking to rectify that in this over. He's going to be bowling to Ananta Krishna, who seem to have a license to hit. Crescents with wickets in the tank will be looking to make this a 180 score. Both these batsmen capable of hitting a long ball. Rangaswamy pulls away from the ballasty end. That's a very good delivery, but once again, that is very poor wicket keeping and very poor fielding. That delivery should have been a dot ball, has conceded 4 runs. This is shocking. Since the first over where he was struck below the belt, things seem to be going rather south for Aditya on this one.
White ball.
This happened.
Wide signalled. Aditya Rangasamy might feel a little unfortunate. 170 up.
No ball.
Oh, here we go again. No ball signaled. Is it for overstepping or for the full toss?
Free, da.
Veer Banta, thank you very much for your comments. Thanks a lot for watching the game. Keep it up. Thank you.
Yes, that seems to be signaled a no ball for height.
White ball.
And this time white ball signaled. Oh, this is very poor cricket by the Stars. Firstly, the delivery by Aditya Rangaswamy. And then the wicket keeping to concede an easy run. But more importantly, getting Surendra Chandramohan back on strike, who can send this ball whistling away out of the Indian Association ground. This poor tactical cricket by the Stars in this last over. Let's see the impact of that. Bang! Surendra Chandramohan makes them pay. Huge six over wide long off. This is exactly why, even more than the wide conceded, the bye conceded to get Surendra Chandramohan back on strike was not beneficial for the Stars' cause. They should now be targeting 190. Once again.
Thank you, Girin. Thank you very much for your comments. Thanks a lot.
Leg by scampered there. Surendra Chandramohan seems to be giving some words of advice to Ananta. I'm sure he's telling him, get me back on strike. Once again, bit of late swing.
Anway is asking that we should give him a good jokes. Anway Dixit is asking that give us your best jokes.
Yes, Anwar, I think the jokes come after 9:30 p.m. mate. Stay on live. This is prime time. Final over in the T20.
Oh, good over. Good ball.
Yes, that was the best ball by Aditya Rangaswamy this whole evening that he has sent down. The impact below the belt seemed to have certainly had an impact on him. He was rather unsettled. Last ball of the Crescents innings, unless there's an extra.
Aman Desai again.
Yeah, Aman Desai today looks like he would not even catch a cold in an Arctic winter. This is an absolute comedy of fielding errors. Should have been a dot ball, conceded 3.
You see, Jamal, even if you see that there's a lot of there are a lot of buys from Aman Desai today, but end of the day, you know, such a wonderful platform for him, where he can you know, pick his mistakes or positive and negative, and he can watch where he went wrong. So end of the day, you know, he will definitely learn a lot from here.
Yes, I think for a youngster like Aman, he can only improve from this experience. And such a great learning platform. At his age, he should be taking everything positively. At the end of 20 overs, the Crescents 184 for the loss of 4 wickets. They'll be very pleased with that. 34 extras. I tell you, Bilal Asad, he will be pulling his hair out today.
Yes, 34 extras, a lot.
And they also conceded extra deliveries as a result of that. No balls and wides, and apart from the buys and the leg buys. Some great partnerships, and that's the reading of the bowling stats. We will see you shortly with the Stars innings and the live commentary. We're back live for the Stars chase. Amjad Mahmood marking his run up from the familiar Balestier Road end. Stars openers making their way to the middle. Looks like Sithit Shinde and Arjun Mutreja.
He's Arjun, right? Wait. Next time.
There's a deep backward square leg and a deep third man. The boundary fielders. Arjun Mutreja to face Amjad Mahmood.
Play.
Tucked away for a single, straight away off the mark. This will be a good contest. The wickets seem to have eased off beautifully. I think it'll be a good time to bat under lights here at the Indian Association. Sujit Shinde, elegant right-hand batsman, takes his guard.
They're coming right, I'm over.
It'll be interesting to see how they go about this chase. Once again, tucked away. Short fine leg. Where Ananta Krishna was doing the fielding. Was able to have a little chat with the Stars coach. And he was of the opinion that running between the wickets will be crucial in this chase. And they will be looking to target a few of the fielders of the Crescents. And he had a hit list of fielders to target. Once again, a single to short fine leg. Seems to be a slight change in the fielding. Short fine leg has been relocated to backward square leg next to the umpire. Deep square leg adjusted to a long leg position. Amjad bowling straight, giving no width at the moment. Once again, bending his back.
One for the over.
Manpreet Singh very alert, quickly changing the fielders, making sure nothing is being given away easily. Once again, quick running between the wickets. I'm sure they will not be taking on Ghulam Murtaza from the deep long leg boundary there. It's got a good arm. Now once again, For Arjun Mutreja, the field has been changed to a short fine leg and a deep backward square leg. Or rather, a long on being sent back. Short down the leg side. Amjad straying and Arjun Mutreja climbing into that. Collects the boundary. I beg your pardon, Shinde there. Stars off to a very good start. 8 for the loss of no wickets in the first over. Sadbhai, welcome back to the comm box.
Thank you, Jamal.
Right, here we go. Ghulam Mortaza. I've been really impressed with this youngster. What an athlete he is. Quick, accurate, extremely flexible as he's demonstrating. Cricketer with a great attitude, young Ghulam Mortaza, always having a chat, wants to learn about the conditions, about opposition players, and this is another thing that this EPS provides an opportunity for players, not just playing cricket, but to learn how to play cricket. Once again, quick single scampered through. Now the fielders in the 30-yard circle for the Crescents. They would have done well to learn from their opposition how not to concede singles in the 30 yards. Because that was a very good delivery. But the result was a single being stolen. And once again, a big thanks to all our viewers for their following, both at the ground and online. And that was a wide delivery indeed, and a brilliant take by Manpreet Singh down the leg side. Certainly saved 4 runs for his team. Appreciated there by Amjad Mehboob, giving a high five to his skipper. Great camaraderie. Right, Ghulam Mortaza will be looking to adjust his radar and nip a wicket away here for the Crescents. Once again, a quick delivery. This is a rapid pace on display at the Indian Association ground. And if you are not at the ground, I must say you're missing out on something. Sadbhai must be bringing back good old memories. Wide, short. He needs to adjust his radar if his pace is to be impactful. The Crescents would not want to allow the Stars to get away to a flying start here. Once again wide. Manpreet Singh, the captain, he's had enough of this. He's going straight away to his fast bowler and asking him perhaps whether you require a little bit of sawdust at your landing point, and that is to be diplomatic. I'm sure the language used was far more colorful. the old pro Amjad at mid-on, giving a few words of encouragement and advice to his young, quick teammate, Ghulam Mortaza. Amjad vastly experienced, especially on this IA ground. That's an excellent caught and bowled. That is testament to his athleticism. Look at that. Got it in the right area straight away. Gets the result and the wicket. Brilliant caught and bowled. This is very good cricket.
One, two, three, Tila! Let's go, Tila, boys! Come on, another one, come here, boys!
Money.
Come on, boys, captain's not needed here, boys!
Money.
Come on, boys, press this on,
That brings the Stars skipper, Reza Ghaznavi, to the crease. Number 3. Be a good time for him to come into the middle, guide this innings, this chase. Stars will be looking to their captain and their top order to make inroads in this chase of 185. It's another wide. Ghulam Mortaza finding it a bit challenging to get his radar on the money straight away. Accuracy seemed to have been compromised for pace. I'm sure he will rectify that. This is rather a wild over. There's been wides, wickets, inside edges. Ghulam Mortaza seems to be having a bit of a problem with his landing area. That's what he seems to be indicating, and now he seems to be going around the wicket. It'll be interesting to see whether there's any changes to the field. Might not even be such a bad idea to get a slip in there early on, looking for this second wicket to ensure that the Stars don't progress rapidly. The deep fine leg has been dropped down. Backward square leg. Aritra Dutta been summoned into the 30 yards. As that ball whistles past Reza Ghaznavi. I really would like to see another slip. As you can see, Aritra there next to the square leg umpire. That was a good delivery. Reza Ghaznavi comfortably behind the line. Ghulam Mortaza feels it off his own bowling and decides to try and knock the stumps down at the non-striker's end. Either that or the umpire. Both survive. Looking for the quick single. Had Roger Mukaza picked that up cleanly. Might have been a close call there. Once again, Single stolen. At the end of 2 overs, Stars 15 for the loss of 1.
Good move, good move. Away. Center.
Amjad Mahmood continues from the Balestier Road end. Arjun Menon, the coach of the Crimsons, settles down under the hut, keeping an eagle eye on proceedings as his team will be taking on these players on Thursday. Tucks it away. Short fine leg for a single. Leg by signalled. Once again, single stolen. There seems to be a plan to this innings, with an emphasis on the running between the wickets and scampering through for those quick singles. The Crescents bowlers haven't given much in the form of boundary balls yet. This is a good tussle and a good game of cricket. A good chase building up. Required run rate, touch about 9.5. Razor Ghaznavi looking for the expansive lofted off drive there. Ball jagging away off the wicket. Signalled wide. These extras certainly helping the cause of the Stars. The Crescents need to be mindful of that. They don't want to return the favour. The Stars conceded nearly 34 to 35 extras during their session. Once again, good bit of running there. Sithij Shinde calling him through. They seem to certainly be targeting number 11 Ananta Krishna for stealing those singles. I'm sure there's a few more on coach Bilal Asad's list. Stars quietly progressing to 19. Amjad Never shy of asking the question.
Singles are fine.
One seemed to be heading down the leg side.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
Boys, keep talking, boys.
Bowling well, Amjad. Bowling well, Amjad.
Oh, once again, this is very good running.
Singles are fine, lads. Singles are fine.
Same cannot be said for the infield
Power play.
fielders cutting the singles.
Good over, Amjad.
At the end of 3 overs, Stars 21 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Arman, you can be there. You can be cover. Extra cover. Surinder, to center. Thank you, sir. Sir, center.
A change in the bowling. James Cox being brought on from the Serangoon Road end. Ball skidding onto the bat. Hurrying Reza Ghaznavi there. Under lights on this surface. There's another youngster, Swanee. Bowled really well the previous outing. Be looking forward to his turn to bowl on this track. James Cox to Reza Ghaznavi. Once again tucking him up for room, but Reza manages it down to third man for a single. Brings Sitij Shinde on. James Cox doing a good job here, keeping the batsman quiet, giving no room away. Good bit of fielding in the 30 yards there. Arutradita up to the challenge, cutting off that single. Crescents are very lively and chirping away on the park. Sitij makes a bit of room for himself there, trying to force it backward of point. James Cox holding his line there. Sends down a dot. That's a good shot, cut backward of point, 4 runs. Short, wide, the first real loose delivery. And Sitij Shinde expertly places it into the gap. Good shot, 4 runs. That's a great shot. Pitched slightly up. Sitij blasts it over long on. Makes excellent connection, and the ball sails away over the long on fence for a 6. That was a very good over for the Stars. 32 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 4 overs. Looks like there's a slight change in the bowling from the Balestier Road end. Karthik Subramaniam being introduced. The ground staff, led by Mr. Mahesh Kumar, they've done a fantastic job, producing a very good T20 wicket, playing beautifully. The ball coming onto the bat, and the outfield too, lightning quick. Under lights, the IA ground looking an absolute sight. $153 required from 96 deliveries. This is turning out to be a very good game. Manpreet Singh straight away up to the stumps. Reza Ghaznavi tries to glide it down to third man. I think it's really important that one of these two batsmen bat deep into the Stars innings. It's a beautiful shot, punched long on. Surendra Chandramohan doing the tidying up there. Good running between the wickets as well. Good aggressive first run, looking for the second. Little conference there between the captain and his bowler as Sithij Shinde takes his guard. There's a deep mid wicket and a long on being employed as the boundary riders. Short third man, backward point, cover, mid off. Once again, guided to short third man, and a single easily banked. Amjad, the fielder at short third man, might be another one of those on Bilal's hit list to gather singles. That's a very good delivery, given due respect. Reza Ghaznavi would be looking to guide his team through, batting deep into the innings. And he will be looking to open up later on. The Stars batting lineup have a lot of stroke makers in it who can bat around him. Played away to long on. I beg your pardon, to long leg. 2 runs collected. Seems to be a slight misfield there. Ananta Krishna the culprit. At the end of 5 overs, Stars 36 for the loss of 1. Crescents have a few spin options themselves. It would be interesting to see when they're going to call upon them. Sadbhai joins me back in the comm box as he's
Thank you,
often
Jamal. Thanks a lot.
he's often pulled away for his other responsibilities.
Yes, Jamal.
But it's been an absolute joy in the comm box with you, Sadbhai.
Thank you very much. Same here.
James Cox continues.
Oh my God, wonderful pace, Jamal.
He's really bending his back and extracting every bit of life from this IA wicket.
Oh yes.
Kshitij Shinde looking to guide it to third man.
Just now I saw the Kshitij Shinde. Kshitij played a wonderful late cover shot. That means, was it right? On back foot.
Good bit of fielding there. Slapped away to backward of point. Aramanuchil there doing the boundary riding. Keeps it down to 1. Karthik Subramaniam there, fielding a deep third man. Reza Ghaznavi didn't know much about that one. Hurried on to him.
Yeah. That was a surprising bouncer from James, all the way from Nottinghamshire.
I saw him at the bar counter downing a few Red Bulls. I think he looks like he's sponsored by Red Bull. It's given him wings.
Yeah, he's bowling like a bull.
Yes, he's a lively character. Absolute team man. Bending his back, giving his 100%. The Crescents love him. Manpreet Singh very busy there, adjusting his troops.
Jimmy, good ball, Jimmy, good ball, Jimmy.
That was quickly on to Shinde. Didn't know much about that. Cramped him for room. Hurried him on. Manpreet Singh does the rest. The Stars are 2 down for the loss of 38. It's a very good bit of bowling. No room given whatsoever for Shinde to free his arms. It's definitely sponsored by Red Bull.
Yes. Jamal, if you see that, from couple of, I think when 2-3 balls, if you go behind, you can see that Kshitij was trying to play every shot on back foot and front foot was not coming up, and he was going down to the wicket. Maybe he was looking for the cut shot. So, I mean, like this, he exposed himself. He open up, right?
Yeah, he seemed to have premeditated and trying to play the back cut far too often. And it looks like Aditya Rangaswamy. And he seems to be having a very interesting shaped bat there.
And Kshitij plays wonderful shots, 1-6 and 1-4. You know how sharp he played back foot towards the cover.
Backward of point, yes.
Yes, towards the point. And after that next ball, he hit a beautiful 6. And I think that from the bowler, he came back strong and
Good
he gave him
adjustment.
surprise. Wow, James Cox is flying now.
He's looking absolutely like a kite downwind. He's fired up. He's really sending them down here at the IEA ground. The Stars have a chase on their hands here. They've sent in Aditya Rangaswamy. He seems to be carrying a very interesting piece of willow there. It's shaped like a boat paddle.
Where?
His bat.
Oh, his bat. Okay, okay.
Look at that.
Center.
Karthik Subramaniam continues from the Balestier Road end. Good fighter, good competitive cricketer. Always looking to do something for his team.
And beautiful human being.
He sends his long off down. Couple of adjustments to his field, making sure all the fielders are in the exact correct position. Reza Ghaznavi on strike. Beautifully glided. Amjad does the tidying up at short third man, and they scamper through for a single. And a little mid-pitch conference there. I'm sure Reza is telling his teammate, keep ticking the scoreboard over. I think if they have wickets in hand towards the end of this innings, that's a magnificent delivery. A very sharp leg cutter. Umpire Ramesh wasting no time, telling Karthik Subramaniam to get off the danger end. Seems to have run down the wicket there. The umpire's very strict these days. Karthik Subramaniam sticks in a little appeal there. Never dies wondering, a very optimistic young cricketer. The Stars would be looking for this partnership to take them deeper into the innings. Two very talented young batsmen. Once again, single stolen to Ananta Krishna, doing the duties at short fine leg. Be interesting to see when Manpreet Singh calls upon his spinners, young Swane and Ananta.
Oh, good shot by Reza Ghaznavi. Very good shot.
That was a magnificent shot.
It was a huge six.
A little leg cutter by Karthik Subramaniam, and Reza Ghaznavi watched it all the way
All the way.
and hit it onto the roof of IA. Don't be misguided by his size. He is a little pocket rocket. Tremendous shot. Powerfully cut away. James Cox keeps it down to 1. This is very intelligent batting. Single to follow the massive 6.
And you see Jamal, James Cox, he's our foreign player, and you know, ball went to him, and he quickly picked the ball and he released the ball. So I think these are this is the difference which we want to have from our home players as well, and this is a good learning for them, and you know, we hope that this thing will add value.
Absolutely. All these little nuances, little areas to pick up on. These are wonderful learning points that definitely lifts the standard of cricket.
Jamal Anwar Dixit is going to sleep because I think it is very late for him. Anway, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for all support. Good night for you.
Yes, indeed. Sweet dreams, mate. I think he would do well to stay awake a little bit longer. This innings is about to get hot.
Yes.
I think he should pour himself a little nightcap, a coffee or a brew, and continue watching the telecast. The Stars are about to put on a chase. Wide delivery there. James Cox disappointed with himself. He has one of the most interesting follow-throughs I've seen ever. After delivering the ball, he seems to ever so freely wobble down the wicket. And is very animated. It's a good steady crowd building up at the IA as this game progresses.
Wow, such a beautiful ball, Chamal. You know, when he brought his mid-off and mid-on in and fine leg deep, I thought that he's going to bowl short ball. And even as a batsman, you might be thinking that next ball is going to be a short. But you know that even from the driving length, his ball was so quick and it went straight away on the head of the keeper.
Sadba, he seems to be bowling off like a wrong foot, and he seems to be getting a lot of skid off the deck as a result of that.
Yes.
Once again, single, tucked away to the covers. And Swani there, backward of point, enjoying himself on the park, as he should be. Very positive young cricketer. This is great to see. The confidence and the enjoyment.
So Chamal, Anway has taken your advice and he said that, okay, we'll take your advice and pour myself a hot cup of coffee. Thank you, Anway. Thank you very much.
Good man. I think it's a smart decision. He's going to enjoy the rest of his evening.
Yes. Zain Latif is also watching. Nikki Kirkwood is also watching. Thank you very much from Minal Cricket Club. Thanks a lot. Virandeep Singh from Malaysia. Truly Asia.
Yes, he did take part in this tournament as well, so I'm sure he's keeping a close eye on things. Our friends across the causeway. Reza Ghaznavi quietly playing a crucial innings here for the Stars. Captain of the team, 17 off 22. It's vital that he continues. Wide down the leg side. James Cox is almost like watching Shakespeare. Very expressive. Ghulam Mortaza having a little chat to his counterpart.
Chamal, we have our Parag here. Parag, how are you? I hope everything is okay with you and good to see that you are watching the game. Parag is our one of national players who is right now, I think he moved to India.
As we speak, Razor tucks it away to deep backward square leg for a single. At the end of 8 overs, Stars 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. Yeah, Parag, good left arm orthodox bowler. Wish him all the very best. Hope to see him soon. It's excellent to see the support and the viewership from, once again, as I said, all the way from Canada across the world to Australia.
And you see that Chamal, even Anway, you know, he 3 hours ahead from Singapore, and he's watching the game, and I think right now he's in the kitchen and making cup of tea for him or cup of coffee for him. Someone advised him that this is a time for the tiger, so he said, no, tiger is no good.
That's a very good delivery, little leg cutter. Karthik Subramaniam doing a good job here. This is a good contest between bat and ball. Stars versus Crescents. Reza Ghaznavi punches it back past the bowler, looking for two. Oh dear, oh dear. That was a good return. The wicket keeper, Manpreet Singh, didn't gather cleanly. Reza Ghaznavi survives. That is a crucial wicket. How costly will that mistake be for the Crescents?
Jamal, Nicky Kirkwood has given a comment, James Cox, like watching Shakespeare. Never thought I would hear that. Thank you, Nicky. Thank you very much. Daniel Andrew said that mental commentary. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Yes, sometimes opinions can be like an appendix. Everybody's got one,
Yes.
but we welcome them all.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching the game, and your comments are highly appreciated.
Reza will be disappointed. He's missed out on two back-to-back short outside the off-stump deliveries. But Karthik Subramaniam expertly changing his pace here, not allowing much for the batsman to work with when he's bowling to his field.
Jamal, Manpreet is standing on the up, so that's why it's stopping Reza to move his footwork. I think there is a very poor show behind on third man of the fielding.
Yeah, short third man, Amjad Mehboob. Bit of poor fielding. Lets that one through. Concedes one extra run. He's another fielder on the hit list of the Stars coach.
Lokesh Pandey mentioned that good reply and awesome commentary. Thanks a lot, Lokesh. Thank you very much. Yes, Parag Dharmi is doing good job. He's supporting association. Thanks a lot.
This is very intelligent bowling, keeping it tight on one side of the stumps. Stars 56 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 9 overs. 10 extras in that total of 56. Something the Crescents would be mindful of.
Stuart Cox is here, and they are asking how many more Wellington CC watching. I think this is the home club of James Cox.
Absolutely. It's great to have all the Englishmen on board, the fellowship there. James Cox has taken to his team like a duck to water. It's a very popular member in the Crescents outfit. As young Ishan Swane comes into the attack from the Serangoon Road end. It's great to see our EXCO members up past 10:30 in the evening. Sivasantam. Thanks, mate, for that wonderful comment.
Ishan, there only, Ishan.
Keeping the same, Shani, keeping the same.
Top edge flies down to third man and boundary conceded. That was a good delivery. Fortunate. Aditya Rangaswamy gets a top edge. Amjad Mehbab and Ananta Krishna escorts that delivery to the boundary.
Jamal Anway has asked that what is the best way to chase a total like 184?
Yes, I think in my opinion, the set batsmen on a wicket like this need to continue and take their responsibility as deep as possible into the innings. And on this wicket, if you have wickets at the end of your innings, then you can go for it. And it's really important that you keep ticking the scoreboard over, not concede many dot balls.
Every ball.
Even in this kind of situation, you see that I think that they definitely need 1-2 good overs, right? 12th over and 13th over, they can push themselves. Onward there, they need to push themselves. And until that over, they should not lose any wicket.
Yes. Eraser is still there. The captain's at the center. It's important that he guides this chase. Once again, gets the single. And so I also think it's important that they target which bowler they are going to go after for those.
They need to target the bowler. And I feel Jamal, Ishan is not the bowler which they can target. Ishan is, although he is under 16 or under 19, he's playing under 17, right? But he's very, very smart bowler, and he is not an easy target.
Yes, I've been very impressed with young Ishan Swanee. He's been confident and he's had great control and executing his variations expertly. Ananta Krishna comes on from the Balestier Road end. On this type of wicket, I think later on when maybe Roger Mokaza comes on, if these two batsmen are set, they might look to accelerate at that point. But I think until the 10th or 11th over, they should look to continue to rotate the strike and collect sixes and sevens and over.
Yes. Ananta Krishna is a leg spinner and senior bowler, Singapore national player, and he has taken a lot of wickets for Singapore, and he won a couple of matches for Singapore in WCL and T20 qualifier. And he is bowling on his homegrown, but you know, he is playing after 3-4 matches, and let's see that what he can deliver for his team.
Straight away, wide, outside off. But I think that was a risky shot by Razor. He should have hit it over the offside, almost gave his wicket away to a delivery which did not deserve a wicket.
Yes.
You need to be smart on how you go about this chase. Oh, that was a big turning leg break. It looks like this wicket is now really starting to take turn, and Ananta can really turn it square.
Ananta even can turn on the glass.
Yes. Big, burly, strong young lad. Aditya Rangaswamy there taking a single. Yes, and it's important to give every bowler a little look before you go straight away against him, especially on this wicket.
I think they have cow corner that side, so I think this is not right. Oh yeah, you see that, Chal? You know that there is a cow corner. They have fielder there. You can play this cut shot, right? And you choose the long boundary, and fielder is there.
That was a crucial wicket. That was a good ball, but not one that deserved a wicket. Reza Ghaznavi will be disappointed with the shot selection. Taking on that ball, hitting it against the spin. Karthik Subramaniam, safe as a bank, collects that catch. Coming in now, Gontina Santosh. And I think my friend who brewed himself a cup of coffee would be glad, because this young man knows only one way to go about it, that is to hit the ball very hard.
Yeah.
But it's also important that he understands the match situation and gives himself a few deliveries to settle in. James Cox seems to be having a few words, greeting Santosh to the center.
Today I was asking from James that are you enjoying in Singapore? And I was very happy to hear that, yes man, I'm enjoying. You know, good to see that our foreign players, they gel nicely with our local players, and they are enjoying, and you know, they not only enjoying their cricket, they are enjoying the country.
Absolutely, they seem to be enjoying every bit of this experience. That's a good delivery. Ananta's bowling at the right pace on this track. He's a lot of experience playing on this wicket. His home ground, the Indian Association.
Good shot.
It's a magnificent hit. Aditya Rangaswamy dances down the wicket, connects with that boat paddle in his hand. That seemed to have gone a long way.
Just now, Chamal, Anway, after the cup of coffee, he gave one suggestion that stars need to positively bat now, excited for the coming overs. And what happened very next ball? Aditya hit the six.
I think he heard him.
I think Anway, he is reading your messages.
I think he's reading his mind. That
He's
was a
minding.
magnificent shot.
Mind.
Against the turn, flicked away effortlessly. He's a very strong lad, this Aditya Rangaswamy from Botswana. Beautiful country.
And Vijay Bharadwaj, great job both in terms of coverage and commentary. Fantastic job, guys. Thank you, Vijay. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for your kind words, and thank you for watching the game.
It's lovely feedback and encouragement. This young Swane continues from the Serangoon Road end. Stars 70 for the loss of 3. The end of 11 overs. We are down to the business end of this innings. Gontina Santosh greeted with a very accurate delivery. Swane giving nothing away.
Wow.
Oh, he's gone.
Yes, gone.
Umpire Jadeja has decided Gontina Santosh shall be hanged. To be fair, that looked out.
Yeah. Yes. Chimal Ishan, you can see his confidence, you see how he's walking, and you know, totally he is in control.
No matter what.
You see his body language and, you know, his posture all the way. Imagine his bowling arm. Yes, confirm. hit the gloves.
Absolutely. Got a glove to it. Good bit of keeping there by Manpreet Singh. Yes, what really impresses me about this youngster is he plays like he belongs.
Yes, Jairaj, you are correct. And even in the replay, you can see that touched gloves.
Now this will be a very interesting competition. Siddhant Singh practices the rain dance between the wickets. He's on strike to Sone. Two young men looking to make a mark for themselves. One a very good batsman and the other a very good left-arm orthodox bowler. This augurs well for Singapore cricket and its future. I must say, Sadbhai, the Crescents seem to be in control of this innings at the moment.
Yes.
But it's a T20 and things can change rather rapidly.
Rapidly, you know, you just need 2 overs, things can change. But the way they are going, you see, from other end, Ananta is bowling amazingly. And this side, Ishan.
That's a wonderful delivery. And I'm just wondering whether the batsmen could use their feet a bit more often. But Swani not giving an inch away here. Brilliant bowling. Siddhant Singh drills it over deep extra cover, powerfully into the fence. That was a very good shot. He waited, and then blasted it. 4 runs.
Oh my God. I tell you, Jamal.
This young man is bowling brilliantly. I'm glad I'm in the com box and not facing it out there.
He doesn't have a choice. Ishan Shabad, he has to go for.
Guided away to short third man.
With such slow-mo replies, actually DRS can also be utilized. Great work, Sportigo. Mr. Dharmichan, this is for you.
Is all the live pictures and action brought to you by Sportigo. Dharmichan Muleva and his team doing a great job. Ananta Krishna continues from the Balestier Road end. That would be very close. Aditya Rangaswamy going for a reverse sweep. And I tell you what, in all my years of both playing and watching cricket in Singapore, I don't think I've seen Ramsey give an LBW.
White ball.
He can give it wide. Good chase by Aditya.
Ananta was absolutely dead certain that he had his man there. We'll have a look at that replay in a little while.
I think missing off stump.
You're right, Sadbhai, that was missing off stump, missing leg stump. I think it was hitting middle.
You see, Jamal, they have one fielder on the cow corner, and Ananta is bowling exactly, you know, where he can use that fielder. And batsmen, you see, they can see from there's a time from where they can see that okay, there is a action which is the bowler is asking that you react towards the cow corner, and there's a time where they can react accordingly. They can play cut shot, but they are not playing cut shot, and they choose a alone, lonely fielder.
Yeah, they're just obliging and gifting their wickets away. Rangaswamy will be disappointed. As we speak, Hosnain Shah walks out to the middle to join Siddhant Singh. Hosnain Shah, an aggressive player by nature, it's a stroke player, but right now his team needs him to do a job.
Away from you.
The Crescents firmly in control of this situation, scalping 5 of the Stars' top order. It's not going to be an easy chase from here on, especially with Ananta Krishna and Young Swane bowling remarkably well. I think that was a very optimistic appeal for a ball that pitched outside leg stump.
And also bowler has to come behind the stump. He don't need to stand in front of the stump, you know. There can be a run out.
Right, let's see how young Siddhant Singh goes about this. This is very good bowling. The IA wicket seems to be really taking some turn. It's not going to be easy from here on. I wouldn't even mind having another slip in there, Sadbhai.
Yes.
Siddhant Singh blasts it to deep cover. James Cox got a good hand. Good running between the wickets there. Good aggressive running, looking for the second straight away the moment he hit that ball. Coxie disappointed with himself for not having cut that second run. As if they break this partnership, that would break the back of the Stars' chase. And as we speak,
beautiful shot.
that was a magnificent shot. Siddhant Singh dancing down the wicket, getting to the pitch of the ball, not allowing the turn to happen. Drills it down, 4 runs.
Actually, you see Jamal from last 6-7 overs, we can see that when spinner is bowling, nobody is using their feet. And this is the only time when Siddhant, he step out and using his feet and playing the straight shot. You know, this make difference, and result is in front of you that there is a good boundary and very good shot.
Absolutely. Using the feet is a crucial aspect of playing spin. And he's managed to put the pressure right back on the bowler. Young Swane continues his 3rd over from the Serangoon Road end. And once again, I wouldn't mind having a slip to him. Crescents should be looking to close off this innings.
One easy one.
Popped into the offside for an easy single.
There and this here.
Sir, off.
Leave the cover.
Sir, off.
Huh?
Off.
Roger, can you go back, Roger? Andar aaja.
Aritra Dutta being brought into the 30 yards. Roger Mukasa sent deep extra cover.
You'll try straight, huh?
Manpreet Singh marshalling his troops well. Siddhant Singh drills it down to long on. Here the two fielders at backward point and cover. Standing rather deep at the 30 yards, especially when They've got protection behind on the boundary. Husnain Shah throws the kitchen sink at it. Manages a single to the offside. He's a very exciting player. He never dies wandering. Gives it a go. It's a good shot once again to deep extra cover. Roger Mukasa
No back up there.
doing the fielding. And this is poor cricket. Nobody backing up. Concedes an extra single, but more importantly, Siddhant is able to get back on strike.
Roger, be ready for double. Be in the game.
Jamal, you want to know that what Manpreet is saying in Punjabi? Adroja, go this side.
Yes, that would be an interesting translation. I think he also wanted Roger Mukasa to come in a few steps, not to concede the two. And I'm sure there were a few colorful words. He's bowled him. And with that, could it be the sinking of the Stars' hopes? Sone gets the key wicket of Siddhant. Brilliant delivery, giving nothing away here. Built up the pressure. Struck a vital blow. So impressed with this young man.
Such a simple bowling action, you know, and everything is complete. And, you know, calculative bowling according to the situation. And he's not going close to the bat, he's not going close to the batsman, he's not going wide. Right, so there's such a smart bowling.
It's very intelligent cricket.
And honestly, Jamal, I do remember, I want to repeat again, because if his father is watching this game, he must be a proud father, because we do remember that he used to bring him in Kalan cricket ground, and 1 hour, 2 hour he used to train with him, and actually his father is also very fit, and I think that you know, he must be a proud father. And good to see, you know, for us as a Singapore Cricket Association, right, we can see that future is there.
Absolutely, great support system by the parents, no doubt. His father must be very proud with the way this young man is bowling. Karthik Subramaniam continues from the Balestier Road end. Sadbhai, would this be a good time to go to your main strike bowler, Ghulam Mortaza, and finish things off?
You see, I noticed that in this kind of situation, normally there is no harm to bowl 1-2 overs and you go for the kill, right? And now they are going. Actually, Karthik is also a good bowler, but you know, here they can use their main strike bowler. And actually, if you see that Manpreet Singh is having same fielding for Karthik, which he was having for Ananta Krishna.
Yes.
Avi, what's becoming right arm round? Five to play.
Avi Dixit, the new batsman. Tall left-hand player.
Jamal, he can hit.
Yes, I've been told he's no mug with the bat. But he's cleaned him up straight away, justifying the captain's decision to keep him going. Karthik Subramaniam strikes for the Crescents with a little in-cutter.
You notice, Jamal, that again batsmen, I don't know why batsmen are coming and they are not using their footwork and they are playing in the crease. You are batting on such a batting track, and you can afford to step out or at least go towards the ball. You see that just very small foot, and he dropped himself behind. It shows that they're trying to play from the bounce. When you're trying to play from the bounce, so there is not much time, and when you're playing from the releasing from the hand, so it is very easy to come up with the bounce.
Yes, they haven't been proactive and they've been paying the price. Looks like young Aman Desai, the under 17 player. What a great platform for him, and what a great opportunity for him to showcase what he's made up of. His team needs him to do something rather special.
Next time.
The Crescents putting a daunting total on the board, 185, bowling expertly, especially the slower bowlers, doing the job for the captain.
Coming right arm round.
I think both the coach Hamadullah, the captain Manpreet Singh, they'll be very happy with this performance so far.
He's a good batsman also, Aman Desai. See, he's using his footwork from the first ball.
And very good running between the wickets. Make sure it's 2. Yes, good positive batting. Committing with the footwork towards the shot. Eleven wides conceded in this total of 92.
11 wides.
That's something that the coach of the Crescents would be taking note of. Karthik Subramaniam taking all the pace off that ball. Bowling intelligently, bowling as the situation and the wicket dictates. Good late cut there. Gets him a single. I think today Roger Mukasa's innings was really special, allowing the Crescents to get into this commanding position. Brilliant 80 runs. The Ugandan making his presence felt. The Stars top order unfortunately not firing. Husnain Shah drills it to wide long on for a single. At the end of 15 overs, Stars 94 for the loss of 7 wickets.
शॉट मिडिल के लिए
3 overs, 15 runs, 2 wickets. Swanee really did the job for his captain there. The young left arm orthodox bowler. And here we go. Ghulam Mortaza being brought back into the attack by his captain, looking to finish things off. I think this is the way to go. Being ruthless and professional, clinical in execution, looking for the win. Fast bowler to fast bowler. I'm sure they have a secret contract.
Countryman to countryman.
Countryman to countryman. This is the beauty of this EPS. Such a wonderful platform. So many countries represented. And also players from the same country, same club playing against each other. Same age group reps playing against each other. Wonderful platform. Great for cricket. But high quality competitive cricket. Beautiful action.
Oh, good shot, Jamal.
Yes, hurried him on there. Ghulam Mortaza hitting the splice of Aman Desai's bat. To his credit, Aman playing with good heart, good courage. It's a good experience for the youngster. Facing some real heat. Ghulam Mortaza wants his third man a bit finer.
Oh, very good catch by Karthik.
That's an excellent catch.
Catches win matches.
Tumbling catch at deep third man. Ghulam Mortaza knew exactly where that ball was going to be heading. Husnain Shah, top edges, perishes. Expertly taken by Karthik Subramaniam. Also employing a little back roll. The Stars are now all but done.
Now stars start twinkling.
Well and truly.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Ghulam Mortaza continues. The batsman,
Yusuf Aslam.
new batsman is Yusuf Aslam. But it looks like Aman Desai on strike, as they might have crossed during that catch being taken. This is good pace. Beautiful carry through, and you can hear the ball hammering into the wicket keeper's gloves, even from our enclosed air conditioned compartment. That is quick bowling.
I think, Jamal, this sound is coming from the mic.
I'm pretty
Wicket
sure
mic.
it isn't. I used to remember that sound when Vansad Khan Janjua used to bowl regularly from the wicket keeper's gloves. So I can pick that up. Sadbhai, it must be really pleasing for you to see young fast bowlers steaming in, and even on a rather placid wicket, getting the ball to fly through. Yes. Beats the batsman for pace. At the end of 16 overs, Stars 96 for the loss of 8 wickets. At the toss, Manpreet Singh was very happy to be batting first, even though he lost the toss. And I had a little chat with the coach. Ahmadullah Khan said that he has always advised his unit to be aware of the fact that Manpreet Singh will be losing the toss, as he does it regularly. But they don't seem to mind it one bit. James Cox returns from the Balestier Road end. The Crescents are going for the win here, looking for the 2 remaining wickets and wrapping this up early.
Anway mentioned one point that he's saying that where it is gone. Unfortunately, the stars look like they are wearing out, unlike my coffee.
I think it's great to still have Anway there. Thanks for his support and viewership.
Thanks a lot. You see, everybody, whoever is watching the match, thanks a lot. Thank you very much. It's a great support.
Played away there to the covers. Singles are now not going to do the job for the Stars. They'll be looking to bat the overs through in case there's a run rate equation. Both these teams looking for their first win in the T20 leg, with the Crimsons already having won the previous 2 encounters. Good bit of backing up there by Aritra. He can cover a lot of ground even if he does not move. Definitely saved some overthrows there. Good pair of hands. James Cox throwing it down, trying to catch the batsman off guard at the non-striker's end. Stars progress to 99. Batsman pulling away at the last moment there. Seems to be some disturbance behind the bowler's hand.
Now James Cox is bowling and Nottinghamshire is active. I think from England people start giving comments. Thank you very much. And you can see that while sitting so far, you can see your friend and your family member playing in Singapore. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for your support.
Absolutely. He's been such a great ambassador for Knots here in Singapore. He's a very popular member in his team, gelled straight away with the boys, and always giving 100%. Manpreet Singh adjusting his field, making sure that he has the right fielders in the right place. Young Swanee seemed to have pulled a little sprain there.
You can see there is a smile on Manpreet's face.
Yes. He is always emotionally invested in all the matches that he plays. Plays 100%, wears the heart on his sleeve. Great young man. I'll be very, very happy with the way his team has responded today.
पॉइंट आ जाओ ना आगे कैसे खड़े क्या मतलब पहले वो क्या ग्रास पे स्टार्टिंग से खड़े हुए ऐसे पता नहीं मुझे आगे सिंगल पे आ जा
Ghulam Mortaza hitting the wicketkeeper's gloves hard. What I would really like to see is an in-swinging Yorker, that Pakistan special delivery that has terrorized many a batsman over the years.
Basit Khurshid is asking that koi batayega ye match kidhar laga hai. Basit, this match is happening in Singapore. This is a Mariners EPS Elite Player Series.
Yes, wonderful to see the response, the support. Once again, thanks to all our sponsors, the Mariners, KDP Exports, Synergy. Punched away over the covers, using the pace. Young Aman Desai.
Aman Desai is our homegrown player, and he is born Singaporean. And his father, Parit Bhai, he is very much active in the cricket with us, and he was playing for from Marina Cricket Club, and he's our wow, this is beautiful ball, Jamal, amazing.
That was raw pace around the wicket. From the blind spot, hits the top of middle. Young Yusuf Aslam didn't know much about it.
He nicely shake his timber.
Absolutely. It's castled him.